So, Trump just tweeted to Keir Starmer, hold on. Trump demands Keir Starmer opens up the North Sea and gets rid of windmills. There's things I love about this, right? How to get Keir out. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Keir's not long. Not when you've got this kind of mobilisation, the Elon factor, the Trump factor. They just got Nick Clegg replaced at Meta. So Facebook, Nick Clegg is out. Trump's man is in. All of the stars are...
Why did Nigel Farage, a man without an official title, receive the highly sought-after invitation to Donald Trump's inauguration, while Keir Starmer, the British Prime Minister, was left out? While it's true that no British Prime Minister or monarch has ever attended a US presidential inauguration, that's not the main issue here. Starmer's exclusion from Trump's guest list is more than just a formality, it's a significant signal that cannot be overlooked. Trump, known for his straightforwardness, consistently makes choices that carry profound implications. In this instance, it's difficult not to interpret this as a deliberate message. Starmer, who has publicly declared the need to distance himself from Trump's policies, appears to be completely off Trump's radar, as if he doesn't even exist in this context.
Lining up. I'm telling you, I've felt this for 4 years now, and so this to me is just, you know, the roller coaster is just building up speed. It's just brilliant. Let me tell you, it's the fact that Trump calls wind turbines windmills. He makes it sound like right, windmills, like bagpuss. So Trump is now telling Keir what to do about his energy. Elon's telling Keir that he needs to be locked up, prosecuted for his complicity in grooming gangs. And then you've got Elon calling Jess Phillips a foreskin, or whatever he didn't call her that, but you know what I'm saying. It's just genius. I love it.
People often ask me why I didn't invite Keir Starmer to the inauguration. The answer is quite straightforward. As a leader, you need to earn respect and uphold the right principles. Starmer has made some very questionable decisions, to say the least. He hasn't just criticized me, he's also raised doubts about crucial issues affecting the future of both the UK and the USA. I wholeheartedly support strong leadership, but you can't attack everyone and then expect to be welcomed at the negotiating table. I've always been consistent in my belief I prefer to work with leaders who prioritize the interests of their people. Now, regarding Nigel Farage, he may no longer hold an official political position, so why was he invited?
I love it. Someone on here calling me a fascist. Imagine thinking that what you think matters now. Oh, let me just count. Oh, Millet, Geert Wilders, Meloni in Italy, Macron's about to be out, and Marine Le Pen's about...
Clearly, this situation is less about protocol and more about personal relationships. Trump has always been open in his encouragement of loyalty, and Farage's outspoken support during his presidency earned him a place at the inauguration. It's surprising to see a controversial figure from the UK given such a platform while the current Prime Minister is left on the sidelines. What does this imply about Keir Starmer? Perhaps it's not merely a matter of tradition, but rather an indication that Trump is redefining the rules. The Prime Minister, who didn't receive an invitation, appears weak compared to the former politician who is smirking from the sidelines. This raises significant questions about how Starmer's approach to Trump is viewed and whether his stance has resulted in negative repercussions on the global stage. If anyone is relishing this situation, it's Katie Hopkins. The moment Trump overlooked Keir Starmer in favor of Nigel Farage, Hopkins couldn't hide her excitement.
To be in. Trump, yeah, he's about to be inaugurated. I mean, I don't know. Eastern Europe, always standing firm. You're just a little lefty calling someone a name on their own channel. Nick Clegg out at Meta. Keir Starmer soon to be out in government. I mean, it's just that we're winning so hard now that it's really difficult to be hurt by anyone. Come on.
Katie Hopkins has passionately and openly expressed her admiration for Trump's boldness. She views his actions not merely as a slight but as a calculated strike against Keir Starmer, whom she openly criticizes. In Hopkins' eyes, Trump isn't just playing games, he's establishing his own rules, showcasing who the true leader is and who doesn't merit his attention. Her smile radiates not just because of Farage's invitation. She understands that Trump's approach is rooted not in dull traditions or diplomacy, but in making bold statements that capture immediate attention. And Hopkins wholeheartedly endorses this daring attitude. She eagerly shares her excitement with her followers, stirring up controversy and provoking a whirlwind of emotions in her signature style. For her, this isn't just a fleeting moment, it's a powerful signal of what's to come.
Breaking news here in batshit bonkers Britain, where Labour have announced that they are the party for business. And you know that because they were in a business when they announced it. Meanwhile, Angela Rayner was in a mosque saying that Labour are the party for Palestinians. So if you're a Palestinian businessman, Labour are 100% the party for you. It also explains why Diane Abbott hasn't been allowed back into the fold yet. The human calculator was last seen wearing 2 different shoes but for the same foot. In other news, the Pope is in trouble. In a backroom meeting, he said gay people shouldn't be priests because there was already too much forgazione in the Catholic Church as it is. That's a slur, and it's not good. And it rhymes with maggots, but with an F in front of it.
She firmly believes that Starmer lacks the ability to confront a formidable opponent like Trump. Hopkins thrives on controversy, and Trump gives her all the ammunition she needs to keep the flames alive. But Katie Hopkins isn't merely observing Trump's decisions from the sidelines, she's been invited to meet him in person. This gesture speaks volumes about how much Trump values her unwavering support. For someone like Hopkins, who revels in being at the heart of political drama, this invitation is a true jackpot that energizes and inspires her.
Yeah, so I usually do my news blasts, just once a day, but in the last 2 minutes alone, Elon Musk has suggested that United States of America should liberate the UK, maybe with an invasion, I'm not sure, but terrific. Andrew Tate has said he's going to stand to be Prime Minister of Great Britain. I'm presuming that might be after Elon Musk has liberated it. Tommy Robinson, whose name was banished, has now been trending on Twitter/X for about a week solid. Keir Starmer says that majority Pakistani Muslim grooming gangs/rape squads are actually a far-right problem. Not quite sure where he's going from with that. And then we have Trudeau in Canada, who has just resigned. Finally, Jess Phillips still looks like a walking foreskin. And that's just in the last 2 minutes. Okay, more soon. Everything's normal here in 2025.
Meanwhile, Nigel Farage, a passionate supporter of Brexit and a loyal ally of Trump, continues to capture attention. He didn't just back Trump, he shared the stage with him, aligning himself with Trump's ideals and ambitions. It appears that Trump is making a calculated move, fostering loyalty and sidelining those who aren't willing to follow his lead. This raises an important question: is Trump staying true to himself, or does this reveal significant rifts in the relationship between Britain and the United States? This isn't the first instance of a British Prime Minister or monarch missing a US presidential inauguration. In fact, no British leader has ever attended such a ceremony. This reflects one of those unspoken traditions where American politics operates within its own sphere, while British leaders remain in theirs. What are your thoughts on this video? Share your opinions. Until next time.